coming.
The movie is set in the year 1442, where the Ottoman Empire has taken 1,000 Transylvanian boys captive. They are put under brutal training under the Turkish army commanders and turned into fearsome warriors who would fight for the Ottoman Empire. But among them, one man made entire armies tremble with fear. His name was Vlad the Impaler, a nickname which he had earned after impaling thousands of soldiers who opposed the Ottoman army. Years later, Vlad had returned to his home as the Prince of Transylvania and rules it peacefully. But one day, a gypsy named Shkelgim finds a Turkish helmet in a stream and reports it to Vlad. Vlad recognizes it immediately as it belongs to Turkish scouts.
Turkish scouts never travel alone. If there's one, there's more. And whatever they scout, they conquer.
Worried about their motives, he goes in search for the scouts in the Broken Tooth Mountain, accompanied by 2 of his soldiers. As soon as they reach near the cave, a flock of bats rush out of there, making them believe that the Turks are inside. But as soon as they step foot inside the cave, they are stunned to see the floor covered with human bones. Out of the blue, they are attacked by a mysterious creature.
What's that? We leave. No.
The soldiers die, and Vlad swings his sword, which has little effect on the creature. Vlad is thrown near the entrance of the cave, but the creature avoids going near sunlight. Fortunate to have survived this encounter, Vlad returns to his kingdom. He learns from a monk named Lucian that once upon a time, there was a man who had made a deal with a demon. As per the deal, the man gained immeasurable powers, but paid a heavy price. He was trapped by the demon inside the Broken Tooth Mountain and is imprisoned in the darkness, waiting for his successor to take the mantle of the curse. That night, Vlad spends time with his wife Marina and his son, Indras. He is a happy man, with a loving wife and a bright son. He reminisces about his childhood and tells Marina how he felt when he was given up by his father to the Ottoman Sultan as a peace offering, and Marina comforts him. The next day, as Vlad celebrates Easter with his family and his subjects, a Turkish contingent unexpectedly arrives at the castle. They are led by Hamza Bey. Vlad offers them the usual tribute payment of silver coins, but Hamza notes that a battalion of Turkish scouts has gone missing, implying that Vlad had them killed. Vlad denies the allegation, but Hamza demands that he give them 100 boys as compensation. The villagers rebel, and as one of the Turks is about to hurt a man, Vlad intervenes.
Don't. Please.
Hamza leaves after delivering the message, and Vlad is left in a difficult position. His advisor, Kazan, reminds him that he must do what's necessary for the survival of the entire kingdom. He knows very well that his small army is no match for the enormous army of the Sultan. Hence, Marina suggests that he go to the Sultan himself as he was Vlad's childhood friend. Vlad considers the suggestion and decides to give it a try. That night, Indras tells Vlad that he is afraid of being separated from his family, but Vlad assures him that he will protect everyone. Next day, Vlad visits his childhood friend, the Sultan, Mehmed, and pleads with him not to take the boys. But his words fall to deaf ears. Vlad offers himself in exchange for 100 boys, but Mehmed demands that he will have 100 boys and also his son, Indras.
Your son will be raised under my roof, just as you were raised under the roof of my father.
Vlad returns and tells Marina all that happened. She is heartbroken and refuses to leave her son. The Turkish soldiers come to pick up the boy, and Vlad pretends to surrender. But just when they drop their guards down, he swiftly kills them all.
Run to your mother.
What?
Now.
Kazan berates him as now the Turks will kill all Transylvanians, but Vlad tells him that he will find a way. Having no other choice, he returns to the cave of Broken Tooth Mountain. The creature is revealed to be a vampire, and he is surprised to see that Vlad has returned. Instead of fear, he sees hope inside Vlad.
You returned. No one has ever returned.
He interrogates Vlad about the lives he has taken during battles. He asks what Vlad felt when he impaled thousands, and Vlad replies that he felt nothing. Vlad defends his acts, saying that his ruthlessness satisfied the Turks, and hence saved other villages from their massacre. He wounds Vlad, and tastes his blood. He offers his blood, but warns him that once he becomes a vampire, he will feel an insatiable thirst for human blood. Vlad drinks it, and slowly loses his life. Post a few hours, he is reborn as a new being. He can hear sound from neighboring insects, and can see heat signatures of animals. The silver on his finger burns his skin, but as soon as he takes it off, he heals immediately. He hears explosions nearby, and rushes there only to find his kingdom under attack. He assures his men that he will fight alongside them, and they will be victorious. Vlad faces the full force of cannon fires all alone, but it barely scratches him. He advances, fearless of the enormous number of Ottoman soldiers against him. He brandishes his fangs and kills the soldiers without breaking a sweat. But more soldiers swarm him, and he gets surrounded. Despite that, they are no match against the power of a vampire. When Vlad's men arrive to fight, they are amazed to find that 1,000 of Ottoman soldiers are lying dead on the battlefield. Vlad doesn't explain what happened, but orders that the villagers be taken to Kozia Monastery, which is situated on the edge of a mountain. The mountain will act as a shield against cannon fire. During their journey, the men feast on meat, and Vlad is tempted to have a taste of the delicacy, but he resists the temptation. The news of Vlad's heroism reaches Mehmed, and he personally visits the battlefield, only to find 1,000 impaled soldiers.
A message from Prince Vlad. He hopes you enjoyed the view.
That night, Shkelgim approaches Vlad and tells him that the bats have led him to their master. But instead of fighting, he offers his own blood as offering. He considers Vlad as his master, but Vlad shoves him away. Post Shkelgim leaves, Vlad is attracted to his blood, but somehow controls himself. Next morning, Marina finds him shivering in pain, but as soon as she takes off the silver ring, he recovers. She is shocked to find that his scars have healed, and Vlad reveals that he has made a pact with a monster. He tells her that if he manages to resist bloodthirst for 3 days, he will be back to normal.
No, stop it!
His commander informs him that Mehmed and his army are approaching, and they need to move. Vlad needs to avoid the sun, and hence requests Marina to guide the group to Kozia Monastery. But the group are spotted by the Turks. They wait for nightfall, and ambush the villagers under the cover of night. Vlad's soldiers fall one after the other, but one of them, Dumitru, tries to safeguard Indras and Marina, but he is mortally wounded by an enemy soldier. Vlad kills every last one of the Turks and tries to comfort Dumitru, but he takes his final breath. He leads his people to the monastery, but the Turkish soldier survives. Meanwhile, the news of Vlad's vampire powers reach the Ottoman army. Hence Mehmed decides to lead his men to battle after blindfolding them. Inside the monastery, Lucian notices how Vlad has been avoiding sunlight. He becomes suspicious and follows Vlad. He is eventually cornered inside a blacksmith's tent, and Lucian confronts him with a silver sword. The villagers surround the tent and set it on fire. They call him a monster and betray their own prince. Marina tries to calm them down, but just then, the smoke from the tent covers the sun. Vlad steps out and admonishes his own men for treachery. She calms him down, and Vlad goes to the church to pray for forgiveness. Indras asks if Vlad became a monster to save him, and Vlad admits it.
When the Turks came to take me, you stopped them. That's why you got sick, isn't it? Save me.
Yes.
The Ottoman army is about to invade the monastery, and Vlad is afraid that if he does not finish them till morning, he will lose everything. Before heading to battle, Vlad feels the presence of numerous bats near him, who are ready to obey his command. He directs them to the battlefield and slams them on the soldiers repeatedly. Once the damage is done, he steps in and confronts Mehmed, but finds out that it is only an imposter. The army was just a distraction, while some soldiers infiltrate the monastery. They kill the guards and push Marina to the edge of the structure. Vlad hears her screams and rushes to the place. He takes down the soldier, but fails to save his wife. Indras breaks down, seeing his mother fall, and is taken away by Mehmed. Helpless, Marina requests Vlad to drink her blood and save their son. Vlad finally resigns to his fate and transforms into a complete vampire. The master vampire is finally free and steps out of the cave. Vlad ends the battle alone, but when he returns to the monastery, he finds it in ruins. To avenge his people, he turns the surviving members into vampires and puts on his impaler armor. He completes Marina's last rites and post that, charges at Mehmed for retribution. His vampire soldiers unleash hell on the Ottoman army, and the humans stand no chance in front of the supernatural beings. He kills the murderer of his wife and goes to rescue his son. He finds Mehmed inside his tent, completely surrounded by silver coins and brandishing a silver sword. The men fight inside the tent, and Vlad gets weaker with each passing moment. Indras is bound by chains and watches his father fall to the ground. Mehmed holds a wooden stake and is about to impale him, but Vlad summons his last bit of strength and turns the tables.
My name is Dracula, son of the devil.
He heads out with Indras and sees that all the Ottoman soldiers dead. All that remains are the vampires, who are now thirsty for Indras. Vlad kills Kazan and impales him with a stake, killing him. The rest of them are about to attack him, but Lucian intervenes, brandishing his holy cross. Heartbroken, Vlad gives up Indras to Lucian as he has no other choice, and Lucian takes him to safety. Vlad then disperses the clouds, turning the vampire soldiers and himself to ashes. Next day, Indras becomes the new prince of the kingdom and continues his father's legacy. But unbeknownst to everyone, Shkelgim revives Vlad with his own blood, as he considers Vlad his master. The scene shifts to modern London, where Vlad stands inside a market. His eyes fall on a woman named Mina, who strikingly resembles Marina. They have a conversation about a line of poetry, and she instantly falls in love with him.
I think separately of this life and the next, when one is born from the last.
Unbeknownst to them, the master vampire is also present at the venue and follows them discreetly. Thanks for staying till the end. If you like this video, please drop a like and hit the subscribe button.